The Utah State Capitol has been guarded this past week by UHP troopers and Utah National Guard soldiers. It has been a big operation, Kelly.
And it's not cheap, and likely you are footing the bill. Fox 13 News investigative reporter Nate Carlisle looks at just how much it could cost.
Sunday alone created a six-figure bill for taxpayers, and the meter is running. The insurrection at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th created concern that similar riots could happen at state houses across the country.
Almost simultaneous to that event, we had a significant group that showed up at our Utah State Capitol. Many of them armed, many of them purporting the same ideologies that was motivating the crowd back in Washington, D.C.
Colonel Michael Rapich is the commander of the Utah Highway Patrol, which is responsible for security at the state capitol. Utah Governor Spencer Cox last week declared a state of emergency and authorized the Utah National Guard to assist UHP in protecting the Capitol grounds in Salt Lake City.
We had seen it happen at the nation's capital, and so we responded appropriately. What would it take to absolutely ensure our state capitol is safe?
So far, the tightest security at the Utah Capitol came Sunday, a day when groups loyal to Donald Trump were expected to protest over the false claims of election fraud. UHP says 322 peace officers and an unspecified number of National Guard soldiers were at the Capitol Sunday.
Waste of taxpayer money, all of this. The government is not efficient with money in any way.
Probably the single biggest deployment of law enforcement resources, definitely to the Utah State Capitol in my career.
There were far fewer protesters than anticipated, and those who did show stayed peaceful. So maybe Utah taxpayers got their money's worth. That day cost Utah $227,000 to station those troopers and soldiers at the Capitol.
So the $227,000 is probably a good estimate of what it cost between Army National Guard and Utah State troopers and local law enforcement officers. There were those that were there as well to be part of that. Those all combined, roughly about 600 individuals at the Capitol.
While security has lessened since Sunday, there's still more protection at the state capitol than normal. The Utah National Guard tells Fox 13 that it costs $200 per soldier per day to help civil authorities protect the Capitol. A Guard spokesperson says those funds are coming from the Utah Division of Emergency Management. The Utah legislative session began this week. A spokesman for the Utah Highway Patrol says it normally budgets $300,000 for extra Capitol protection during the session. There has been no extra appropriation to the fund so far. Rapich is hoping for more peaceful days like Sunday.
Are we happy that we did not need those resources? Absolutely. It was a good outcome. Had it been different, we were absolutely prepared for a different outcome as well, though.
Governor Cox's emergency declaration expires today, so unless there's a specific threat, you probably won't see National Guard troops protecting the Capitol beginning tomorrow. In the studio, I'm Nate Carlisle, Fox 13 News, Utah.